Okay, so this one is for the Aquarius for the next week, August 13th to the 19th. Let's see what's going to happen with you in terms of love, what the guidance is, and what the equations will be like. Sun on your side, Chariot, Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. On the other side is Death, Six of Swords, Seven of Wands. So they are not happy with you, at least. Eight of Cups as well. They are really not happy with something. I mean, they don't hate you, but they don't like the way things have been going, things have gone in the past, and even right now as they are going in the future projection of it. So I mean, this connection can still be saved. In fact, it can be taken to the greatest height if possible, because Eight of Cups is there. I personally adore this card, because only after this we start realizing that we are not bigger from life. We are not bigger than life, not from life. So that's the case. On your side is the Sun and the Chariot. It seems like that you are in two minds, and life cannot be lived in two minds. That is something. Joy is not present in our hearts, in our life, when we are in two minds. When we are in two minds, we are in stress, we are confused, we are in fear, we are greedy, we are sexual as well at that moment, because we are not clear. Not having clarity is actually being sexual. So those are those two things happen at two different points of time, but those two things are actually the result of each other. I mean, when you are not clear, then very soon it's just a matter of time when you are going to become sexual as well, in a bad way. I mean, sex in itself is not bad, but when you are mm, trying to consume someone, when you feel as if that you are the master, that someone else is the slave, and things like that, that kind of situation is comes when you do not have the clarity, and that usually is the case. And that is when intimacy is lost, that's when the joy is lost, that's when the relationship, trust, everything uh, takes a back seat usually. So that's the case. Sun and the Chariot. So I think this is something that you want to, probably periodically you are having a sense that wherever the confusion is gone, I am very happy, but it's coming and going, coming and going. That means that you are also keeping distance from a few things, a few people, a few places, a few activities, and then also going towards them as well. It's not just as if the joy is coming and going. People and places and activities are also coming and going. Basically, you have become a pendulum, which is again not a bad thing, if only you know that where your destination is, where is the ultimate destiny. Ultimate destiny is obviously joy. So try to discriminate, try to see that where you are feeling more joy, and this oscillation then ultimately start becoming low, and you will feel that you are more present on the joy side and less on the confused side. And that's exactly, I guess, what you are headed towards this week as well. Ten of Wands and a Ten of Pentacles. You are one decision away from being totally satisfied. When I'm saying totally satisfied, then it means totally satisfied. Ten of Pentacles means not only devotion, not only commitment, but also financial security, feeling secure, knowing that someone really cares about you. Okay, but that only happens when you do not stop caring about someone, when you are in fear, when you are in greed, when you are in lust, and things like that. Because it's only by giving that we also receive. So that's the irony. That's the thing that you will listen many a times, but ultimately understand that listening is one thing, knowing is one thing, being able to write this sentence is another thing, but being able to live this sentence is the most important thing. Okay, without listening, without reading, without knowing, you will probably never really execute it. But that's not the final step. After knowing, you will have to execute as well. Correct, correct. Six of Swords and the Seven of Wands, I guess they are sensing that you have two sides. They know that not only you care about them, not only you think about them, not only you have concerns about them, but also you are a consumer as well. You want to consume them, you want to exploit them at times, and that is something that they very clearly know. I mean, they know it. Don't feel like that they're confused about it. They know it, but they're giving you chances because they think that there is a beautiful side of your story as well, beautiful side in you as well, which somehow you know, but you are not able to leave your not that much higher side. So that is the side which I guess they're gonna give you some resistance, and because probably it has been quite long, so that's why I guess they're feeling a little bit emotionally hurt, as if that I mean, it hurts them a little bit when they see that you are not seeing that you are getting hurt. Got me? Hopefully you got me. And in the process, I guess they have somehow made this thing. They are slowly making this opinion in their mind, coming to this conclusion in their mind that if this person doesn't change, I'm gonna leave this connection once and for all. Maybe this month, next year, after 2 years, after 5 years, but I'm giving this person as many chances as he wants or she wants for that matter. But I'm gonna quit very silently from this connection and will never really come back again into this person's life if he or she doesn't really understands that I'm getting hurt. It's just that simple. They know that they're getting hurt, they know that you have also a good side as well, but they do not want to win an argument with you so that you can realize that you are hurting them. They want you to be that much sensitive enough if they are committing themselves to you for their whole life, because everyone has got only one life. Understand the gravity of that sentence. They're committing you for life, through thick and thin, through sorrow and sadness and joy and pleasure and things like that. Give them a reason to stay. That's all they are asking for. They are willing to stay, but just give them a reason to stay. Otherwise, they can walk away. I think that's all that you want them. That's all that they want you to understand. That you think that they do not have the option, but they do have it. They do have one option. Not in terms of partner, but in terms of knowing that what is right and executing on that. Not just knowing that what is right. They will execute, probably you will not. So it's better that you execute it and keep them in your life. Bye. Enjoy the process.